Hi everybody, it's Kara, and I have my first art journaling pages to share with you. It seems fitting on the first day of the new year to do that. I actually created most of this last night while I was trying to stay awake until midnight, and I'm going to apologize in advance if my voice is a little off because I feel like I'm getting a head cold, but I really wanted to do this video and share the pages with you. I'm a little nervous about doing it because it's not like most of my other projects where they're, pretty planned out and I had an idea of what I was doing going into it. I basically just in advance sprayed a few pages with some Dylusion spray, and then last night decided I would play with a couple of the pages and just kind of get them all decorated up and see what happened. So here is my first 2 pages in my art journal, and you can see that it says art and elevates. I actually heard someone say that on TV. I don't remember who, but I thought it was just a really cool phrase, and so I put it in my phone so I could remember what it was when I did start my art journal. So when I tried to do it this one, since it was kind of a new thing, I look at it like kind of a fresh start in crafting or in art. I wanted to use things that I really hadn't used a lot and colors that I hadn't really used a lot, so I pulled out more Dylusion sprays and I used some of the yellow and orange, which I can't remember their names right now. I pulled out stamps I hadn't used in forever to make both the words, the wings, the little harlequin, I think this is called. So I pulled out a whole bunch of stuff I hadn't used and just played and had fun. And I stamped all over it because you know me and stamps, I love them. There's a music stamp here, and let's see, I don't know if you'll be able to see this really well, but there's also hidden under there a faint script stamp. The harlequin's all over the place. Of course I stamped the wings. And then I actually put a stamp down below that I attached along with this heart. This is actually a stamp itself that I stamped and then kind of distressed up and cut out for the wings. And once that was all done, I also pulled out some acrylic paints, some in yellow and some more teal, and literally just got it all over my fingers and swiped it all over the pages wherever I thought I needed some. And I just played. I had a really, really good time. I think this art journal for me is going to be a huge stress reliever. My job can sometimes get a little bit overwhelming, and it's not always the most fun. So I think this is going to be a great place for me to just kind of relax, have fun, not worry about any rules or any guidelines. And I also started an art journaling group over at Craft Happens if anybody's interested. It's just meant to be a place where we can share information, ask questions, do some challenges together, and maybe the occasional swap. Just a lot of fun, no pressure, just creating. That's what I want it to be. That's what I want this art journal to be. So if you haven't started one, I would highly recommend you do so because it is a ton of fun. I just didn't think about it, and I just loved it. And probably sometime today I'm going to decorate this page because I have a completely different idea for something I want to try. But what I did is I stamped the backgrounds in advance, let those all dry, and then I did a couple pages so that I'd be ready in advance. And I'm trying them with gesso and without, and this one is the one without. You can see it kind of went through a little bit, but I don't care. I'm not going to worry about it. If anything gets on other pages, bleeds through, whatever, I'm going to work it into the page when I get there. So if you guys have any questions, feel free to leave them down below. I hope you guys are having a wonderful new year already, and that you're having a great day wherever you're at. Bye.